Hey everyone, figured I'd try something new today, so welcome back to my channel. I'm hanging out in my bedroom with the 75-gallon dirted planted aquarium, stocked with guppies, mollies, swordtails, and amano shrimp, which I actually need to be working on getting some more amano shrimp, because I love those guys. Just to watch them, they're so graceful, and just the way they swim around and move and peck on algae and stuff. I guess it's just the experience that is enjoyable. Anyways, sorry I missed last Sunday's video. Anyways, happy 2017. It's a new year. I hope you guys have some good resolutions out there that you can stick to and work to. Mine personally is continuance in the quitting tobacco, which is going well for me. I'm almost at 30 days. We went through a little rough patch, rocky for a little bit, but I'm back now, and I figured I'd just do a run through of my tanks. Everybody's at school and work. I do have to go out of town today, so this will just be a video that I'm going to throw out there and talk about the tanks a little bit. Everything's going well in here. It may look a little murky on camera because I cleaned the filter yesterday and check the water parameters and all that. Otherwise, everyone is doing well. I have one molly that wasn't doing so well. I don't see him this morning, so there is a big possibility that he may have kicked the bucket, but I'm gonna have to take a deeper look, but we'll do that a little bit later. Anyways, leave some comments below, guys, and let me know how your New Year's went, and anything that you would like to see. I know I say that a lot, and just give me some ideas, you know, and actually, I mean, it helps me personally on figuring out what you guys are into and what my viewers are into. I mean, I can set forth some videos that I'm interested in and put out there and in my hobby. But, you know, not all of you like that. So I'd like some input, and I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, let's move along, and I'll reset up the camera, and we'll take a look at some other tanks. Alright, that's the 75, and let's move along. Alright, in front of the 29-gallon planted tank. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit difficult to shoot. I have a lot of windows surrounding this area in my home, so bear with me. You can see down here. Anyways, I try to stand in front of it to kind of block the light. But just taking a look. We got our normal guppies. And there's one swordtail and one molly in there. But plants are all doing well. As you can see. Guppies are happy, wanting to eat. I guess I'll throw a little bit of food in there just because I can. Because I'll be gone most of the day. So they probably won't get fed again till tomorrow morning. Anyways, we'll go ahead and watch them eat for just a second, and then bad glare, bad glare. What you gonna do? So there you have it. I'm going to end up having to move this Anubias over into that little rocky area here because it's not getting enough light. Or I guess I could remove the Java moss and the guppy grass. If anybody knows the name of this plant, the scientific name, post it in the comments. I really appreciate that. Anyways, of course the Java fern, you plant it, leave it, or tie it to something rather, and it's good to go. So it's doing well. Moving on. Sorry guys, we got windows everywhere. And I'll try to keep this glare out of the shot, but it's a lot harder than it sounds. That's a little bit better. I'm still getting the middle window up here, but I do apologize for that. Anyways, taking a look at the 55-gallon African cichlid tank. Peacocks and Mbunas, mostly peacocks. They are growing a lot now. I have a 75 to 80 gallon tall tank, which they don't make anymore. It's thick glass. Considering restoring it. I don't know if I've showed that on video yet. I guess I could do that sometime. I may do a restoration video on that particular tank, but it's just weird. I mean, it's exactly the same footprint as a 55, but it is 10 inches taller, I want to say. It's like 30 inches tall. Okay, and a 55 is what, 17 or 18 inches? 18 inches, yeah. So yeah, it's significantly taller, 12 inches taller, foot taller, which adds another 25 gallons to the mix. Otherwise, enough rambling. Yeah, everyone's doing well. Try to get you some close-ups here. I got a few females holding. That's one of them up here. This female, she's holding. And then I have an Mbuna female holding in there as well if she hasn't spit them out. Yeah, this one right there. But anyways, yeah, enough about that. Clown loaches are loving it, living the dream. And I'll go ahead and do a quick feeding for these guys on camera too while I'm at it. Let me get their food ready and I'll drop it in. Now I generally wouldn't feed my African cichlids flakes and pellets because of bloat being a very big issue with Malawi lake cichlids. Really any cichlids you don't want to overly feed with flakes because it causes them to suck air at the surface. But you know, that's not really scientifically proven that that is the cause. So I just try to keep a good balanced diet for these guys. And so yeah, I mean, otherwise we'll just go ahead and feed. It is a mixture of a dual blended pellet and cobalt cichlid flakes mixed with spirulina. There you go. Watch it cloudy up the tank real quick. Well, not really cloudy it up, but it's going to show all kinds of stuff. The best way to know if there's something going on with your tank, especially, is when you feed. You really need to pay attention. It helps me personally when I document my feedings on video. That way I can see who's eating and who's not eating, or if I end up with a problem, I can kind of refer back to the video and be like, okay, were they eating very much in that video that was a week ago, or whatever the case. I know that sounds silly, but it is kind of important with these guys, because if you don't catch the sickness quick enough, then it can be too late too fast. So anyways, just a tip and another reason why I enjoy making videos for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy watching them. I do appreciate every comment, good or bad. I do accept constructive criticism, and I tend to be a very humble person, and this is my passion. This is what I enjoy. I enjoy to maintain the tanks. I maintain other people's tanks, so I really do like to do it. And anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and move along. Everybody's eating here. We're pushing 11 minutes, so everyone is fairly laid back in here today. I noticed that my two Severums here, the green Severum and then the red spotted Severum, have been doing a dance similar to breeding. But as far as I know, they're both males, and that does happen. But they're really close, and they've been together for a very, very long time, even before I had them. And I thank my buddy Johnny Henke that gave them to me, because he had too many projects going on at one time, and I ended up medicating these guys and kind of bringing them back to life. It was a heck of an experience, and it makes you appreciate the fish a lot more than going and spending $100 buying one, you know. Of course, you know, when you spend your hard-earned money, yeah, you tend to, you're like, oh no, something's going to happen, oh this or that or the other. Me personally, I don't look at it that way. It's a 50-50 shot either way, especially when you're dealing with cichlids, because you could have a lot of aggression issues right off the bat as soon as you drop them in the tank. More so with African cichlids in a confined space, but mine's so overpopulated back here behind me that they don't really get a chance to just single out one fish or one occupant of the tank or resident, whatever you want to call it. So with the Americans, I don't really have that many aggression issues. It could be the way I do my decor. It could be the way that I'm so personable with my fish, and I like them to be personable back. Like, for an example, if I walk up to the tank, if they're happy and healthy, they should want to come to you. They should want to eat. They should want to interact with you. That's just the way cichlids' nature is to see what's going on. They like to know what's going on, which is really cool, in my opinion. So we're not going to feed these guys today. They'll be fed tonight. I like feeding them closer to the evening time, so I can throw about 30 to 40 shrimp pellets in. So this guy and the blue channel over here have a chance to get it. But he comes to the surface. We've seen that in every feeding video that I've made. He comes to the surface, and you know, which is cool. It is cool, but he tends to take food from the other fish. So I have to overfeed just a little bit. So I only feed them once a day, and I'll throw them some shrimp or a snack throughout the day. Anyways, I guess what we can do is go check out the catfish in the back. His lights won't be on yet. They don't come on till noon. He's on like a 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. cycle on his lights. It's only like a 7 or 8 hour cycle, because he really doesn't need light back there, and the only plants that really grow in that tank is in the sump. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll wrap this video up for you guys. Alright, sorry I couldn't get a great angle with all the glare in here as well. Go ahead and flip this light on. There you go. He's just chilling. He's got the sand all pushed over and everything on this back side right here. Anyways, I mean, he's doing well. He's running out of space, and fairly quickly. He can still turn around comfortably, but as of being active, he's not real active right now. That's not really due to the size of the tank. It's due to the temperature, because this particular tank I keep at room temperature, And actually, I mean, we could go take a look at the temp right now. So there you have it, 73.9. It's almost 74 degrees. For being back here in the utility room, there is concrete under this floor, so it stays relatively warm. And considering that my furnace, is right there. See, this is my utility room. It's right by my back door. So he does catch the draft from that, but it being 125 gallons plus the sump, another 20, it doesn't fluctuate a whole lot. It stays between 73 and 74. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your fellow fish keeping friends or people that may be interested in it. I can do some more informative videos on you know, how to set up a tank, how I personally set up a tank, and hopefully figuring out what to do with this guy soon, because I'd like to take this tank down completely and attempt to restore the glass or possibly even sell it. Anyways, check back with me next week and I'll have something different for you. Otherwise, subscribe if you don't want to miss a video, and hit that little bell so you'll get the notification. Again, I hope everyone has an awesome year this year, and that all your resolutions do come through for you. Me personally, I have quite a few resolutions I'm not going to share on camera yet, because it's not a set in stone type thing. Of course, the no tobacco thing is a go, and it's going pretty well for me. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry the video was a little long, kind of rambly today, but you know, that's just me. I like to talk, and I really appreciate the feedback from you guys. Anyways, enjoy your hobby. Big boy. What are you doing, guy? Alright, again, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.